Oh no, I forgot it. Oh my gosh. Hey everybody, it's Jen Gear, and today I'm going to talk to you about what not to forget about events, whether it's a home event or whether it is at a vendor show. Now you can use these alongside if you're doing a live social media show, but we are going to talk about in-person home events at the kitchen table or at a vendor show. Are you excited? Yes, me too. So I have done so many events in the last 14 years, and you get to the point where you're like, do not forget the money, the card reader, oh my gosh, and your jewelry, right? Yes, right, yep, hashtag been there. So we're going to talk about tips for a home party first, and then we're going to talk about tips for a in-person vendor show, which could be anywhere. It could be just where you take your items to a park and set up. It just tons of things. But for a home show, a tip is have your hostess, wherever she's going to have you set up at, to take a picture of it and send it to you. She could say, I have a large kitchen table and you're going to get to have the whole space. And she sends you the picture and it's like the size of a card table, right? Yes, you want to be prepared so you know what your space is. Now, if she's your girlfriend, you've been to her house 10 times, I get it. That's different. But you want to know where you're going to be set up as. Okay. You want to gather everything about a week before the event and get it set in a location. Okay. You want to know, okay, all right, do I have my tablecloths? All right, do I need a table? Do I need a chair? I need money. I need cash. I need something to take cards. Yes, you are 60 to 70% more likely to sell more if you have something that takes cards. You could use Square, PayPal, whatever works for you. You want to have some device for that. Okay. You want to confirm with your hostess that day and say, hey, I'm coming tonight. Are we still on? Right? Yeah. Yeah, you want to confirm. It's a good idea to call, especially if you're driving 2 hours to get to their house. Yes, you want to confirm that you are going and it's still available. If you do not hear from that person, do not go. Tip, do not go. Say, if I don't hear from you by noon, I can't make it tonight. You know, things like that. You want to confirm in actual confirmation. You want to know how many people she is inviting. If she's like, well, I don't know, say, could you please get a head count? Because you don't want to drive 2 hours to someone's home and set up and nobody shows up. Yep. You want to bring your own snacks and your own drinks. Now, if she's like, hey, I'm going to have a spread, you can, we're going to have this, we're going to have that. And you show up and there's cookies and milk. Which is totally okay, but make sure you are prepared with something to drink, something to eat, okay? And then, you're going to want your checklist. Yep, we're going to talk about that. And there's more tips for home shows. You can Google them, right? These are the main ones. Now for an event, okay? Now say we are going to set up at the local industrial building, fairgrounds, whatever. When you register for any events, you always want to say, hey, I'm the paparazzi lady. Is there any other paparazzi ladies coming? Okay, you always want to confirm that, okay? You want to confirm your booth size, okay? If they are like, yeah, you get a booth. Well, how big is my booth? Is it a 5x6? Is it just a 6-foot table? You want to know your space size so you can prepare, and you can tell them, hey, I'm just going to ask these questions because I need to prepare for myself because I'm driving 10 minutes, I'm driving 2 hours, I'm driving a day, whatever, you want to know your booth size. Most events, when you sign up for them, they have all the details, but you just want to cover everything, okay? Do they provide the tables and chairs? Is there admission for the shoppers to come shop? Okay, I've done events that were free and the doors were locked. The people could not get through the door to shop. And there was no heat. It's crazy. You want to know these things. Now, if it's like a bridal show, you want to know, okay, what is it geared towards, right? How will they advertise? Are they just doing social media? Do they put up banners out on the corners? What do they do? You want to kind of guess that, right? You want to ask that. The dates and times they will be running their event, the setup time, and how long you have to take down. Those are big questions to ask because you may be where it takes you an hour, 2 hours to set up, or it may take you 5 minutes. Some event organizers give you lots of time, and some of you give you short amount of time. How many other vendors are they going to have at those events? Are they going to have, 60 other different vendors? And what kind of vendors are they? And you might be able to get all this information from an event page or things they post. And then is this the first, or is this an annual event? If it's their first event, you want to decide if it's something for you. You want to decide if they're advertising enough to get those people to that event. In this day and age, so much stuff is digital and online that it takes just a little bit more advertising, extra event planning to get those people to your event. Now, if you are going to a home show, if you are going to an event, create an event yourself. So my name is Jen, hey, right? I would do Jen's Jewelry Box. That's the name of my business. Jen's Jewelry Box is going to be at XYZ events. Jen's Jewelry Box is going to be at our Bear Trap Meadow this weekend, or Bear Trap with Jen's Jewelry Box. And you create the event. So your followers, your shoppers they get notified that you're going to be at that event, and they're going to go, I was thinking about going to that event and now I'm going. Okay, so create those events. Now, if you're at someone's home, make sure it's okay that if your customers come to their home. Usually it is, but make sure. Okay, here's our checklist. Are you ready? Here's our checklist of things not to forget. Tables and chairs and tablecloths if you need them. You can get cheap tablecloths from the dollar store, Walmart, things like that, Amazon. Also, bed sheets work really well. They're fitted. They're really nice, clean ones, yes. Your displays. How are you going to display your stuff? You don't have to get all crazy and have a massive display. Pinterest has great ideas for simple displays that are super cheap, right? Your focus at anything is that it's $5. If you have some fabulous display that has this and that and that, they're going to focus on your fabulous display, which, don't get me wrong, displays are great, but your focus is $5 jewelry. Keep it simple, keep it fun, keep it easy to set up, right? Okay, we need our office supplies, which could be pens, papers, it could be something to write things down, right? You want clear tape, binders, duct tape, zip ties. Yep, you always want like a little toolbox of everything for your event, okay? Signage is huge. Can you believe our stuff is only $5? Yes, many people can't believe it's $5. They'll ask you. So you want lots of $5 signs that your items are $5. You can find those on Pinterest, Google, and print them out, right? Super simple. You want sign-up forms and an entry box. You want to give something away, okay? Now, you can find sign-up forms as well in this group. Also, entry box could be anything like a pretty bag. It could be a cute little tub. You could get creative with that, okay? And your sign-up forms could be a name and phone number. When I do a sign-up form at an event, it says name, phone number, do you want to host a party? Are you interested in extra money? Just put me in the drawing, okay? Simple sign-up form. And let's see what else. Your giveaway prize. You want to display your giveaway prize. What are you going to give away? This beautiful, gorgeous, new turquoise necklace. Yes, have that visible and say, that's today's prize, right? Sign up here. Let's see, you want your phone. Phones are great. And plugins, don't forget a plugin, right? Mirrors are great because people like to see how that necklace lays on them. Business cards, if you have them. An apron is nice to have everything, which it's not needed, but it's nice to have everything right beside you so you can walk around. If you're doing an event, you want to be walking around or sitting on the outside of your event. You don't want to be hiding back behind the table. Hey, I'm back here. I sell jewelry. Oh, I'm playing on my phone. People are walking by. I don't know you, I don't see you. They're going to walk by, okay? Get out on the outside of your booth and say hi to people. Smile. It will help you. Let's see, a receipt book if they want receipts, a device to take credit cards, debit cards, because you're going to sell more if you can take debit or credit cards, a calendar to book parties. Now, when I have a calendar, I have it laying out with the dates I have available highlighted, so I don't have to think about it. I don't know what day I have available. I know you want to host a party, but I don't know what days I have available. Be prepared, okay? Let's see, sheets to cover when you leave. So if it's a 2-day event, I love fitted sheets. I love sheets just to cover everything really quick because they're lightweight and you can just cover stuff. Out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind. I repeated that because if your stuff is covered quick, you can go, it's out of sight, it's out of mind. In all the years I've done events, I don't think I've ever really had anything taken. And I cover everything. It's quick and easy. Let's see. You want a paparazzi toolkit. Now, when you join paparazzi, you get a toolkit. It's jewelry. It breaks. Don't beat yourself up over it. Have the tools to fix it. I worked construction before jewelry, and now I can fix jewelry, right? Like, oh my gosh, it's not hard. You can fix things, okay? That's why paparazzi gives you a toolkit. Okay, let's see what else. Snacks and water, we talk about that. Any event, you want to have your own food and water or drink, whatever it is, you want to be prepared because you never know if there's a delay. If you could even have a battery pack to charge your phone just in case there's nowhere to plug your phone in to charge, okay? Someone to help if possible. If you could have someone just sit at the booth, for 20 minutes while you could just get a break, or you could go to the bathroom. When I go to an event by myself, I make friends with the vendors beside me. I say, hey, I'm Jen. Here's a free piece of jewelry. And you build those relationships for one, but for two, you can say, hey, can you watch this? I'm going to run to the restroom really quick. You want to build those relationships, okay? Suitcases. I tell you, did I say 14 years doing events? Every event I could find, I did. I'm not kidding. Every event that I could be at, I was there. And I have my back pains to prove it. Okay? So, after years, I realized everything needs to be on wheels. Make it as easy as possible. Suitcases, yes, you can find those at thrift stores. Oh, yes. Or if you have your own. If you can fit your stuff in something that has wheels and you can pull it in and out, it's so much easier. I've used luggage carts. Yep. I've used what we call the rolly cart, which is an industrial flat cart that you can push in and out. Any event, any home thing that you can do where you can pack it all in, but have less trips. The more organized you are in the beginning, the easier it will be for one, on you personally, your back, your stress, whatever. Have it so it's easy in, easy out, right? Wheel it in, wheel it out. You guys, I hope you found tips today. To my team, hoorah! As always, like, share, comment. I love comments and feedback. And subscribe if you're on my YouTube channel. This is Jen Gear. We'll see you later.